So, it's been 10 years since Undertale released to the world, and I've only just finally played it. It was just one of those games I really wanted to play and never got around to playing. I was too nervous to ask my mum to buy it for me for some reason, but I'm a grown adult who lives on my own and decided, you know what? Instead of door dashing churros to my apartment, I'm gonna finally play this game. I just have to run some errands first. Oh, what the fuck? Stupid fuck-ass flower! Somehow, within 10 years of this game being out, I hadn't actually been spoiled for a lot of the plot. I just knew I didn't trust Flowey, because who starts throwing bullet-shaped things at a child? All I understood about Undertale was gay people, 1 million fan AUs, and Sans' popsicle. So, in playing Undertale for the first time, I decided to do so on stream, which means there are stream VODs of my hours of absolutely sucking balls at this game, but you know what? That's fine. I haven't played a bullet hell game since I was like 8, and I have terrible hand-eye coordination. Me being terrible shouldn't be overly surprising. Now Toriel, how the fuck do I get out of here? I want to go home! Now, of course we all know Toriel wants to stop me, the tiny child, from going out into the world and getting murdered. And, in all my genius, I started to fight her, and, Okay, so I accidentally killed the goat mother. I thought it was gonna be like Pokemon, where I have to get everything down to low health before sparing. So, now, out in the underground. Man, am I glad to have this sweater and not my normal fit. I think I'd freeze to death. Running into the Skeleton Brothers. Great. I don't think that's a me-shaped lamp though, unfortunately. But oh well, it's fine. I successfully hid and another day of not being hunted as a human. Well, another 5 minutes. If you don't know me, I have slime for brains, literally. I am so insanely bad at puzzles, it's hilarious when you're not me. So yes, I got stuck on the Skeleton Brothers puzzles for way too long. Genuinely, insanely embarrassing, it is not even funny. But once I made my way through all the puzzles, I met my mortal enemy. Monster Kid. I hate this child. I don't know why, but something about them made me irrationally angry, and I spent several hours on stream beefing with them. But that's okay, because they led me right to Undyne, who wants me dead. Awesome! After narrowly avoiding death and Papyrus being a goddamn fucking sellout, I slowly further made my way through the underground, met a dog who stole my ball, and my whole inventory got filled with dog residue. Awesome! I hate it here. Genocide route looking real tempting right now. But once again, I was met with my mortal enemy, Monster Kid. Stupid child fell and tripped over, nearly to their death. Despite how much I hate this child, I couldn't have let them die by simply falling. Their death should be by my own hands. Regardless, I ran and ran until Undyne basically croaked over. But thankfully my number one op from Deltarune was there. Walking through the hotlands before coming across a big old freaky building. Oh great, a weeaboo lizard is obsessed with me. But it's okay, because at least someone acknowledges how cool I am. A sexy hunk of metal person. A very murderous but still sexy hunk of metal. A very sexy murderous hunk of metal who wants to put me through some horrific trials, that is. Then comes the spider lady. You guys might call her sexy, but I'm a little too gay for that. Now, I genuinely love Muffet and her theme, but oh my god, lady, I would rather die than ever fight you again. I genuinely sucked so bad at that fight. Curse you, Spider-Woman! And I made my way through a hotel. Man, I am too poor for this. At least I got a burger. Despite all of this, I cannot believe it. The murderous, sexy hunk of metal got even sexier. Can you tell I like Mettaton? Smash, am I right?
Oh, yes.
Then, of course, Alfie's kind of just threatened to end herself if I actually hurt Mettaton. Good thing I haven't hurt anyone, right? Except Toriel, and just about every single monster I decided was ugly, so I may not be a very good pacifist. Finally, a familiar feeling washed over me. It felt like I'd been in this home before. Wandering down these halls, the weight of my actions really echoed over me. Despite everything, it's still you. I certainly wasn't a good person to the monsters of the underground. Not good, but not truly bad. Just a kid who fell down. Now, it's time to face Asgore. I wanted so bad for this to be cool and dramatic here. But if you were one of the poor people who watch my streams, you know the way that I beat this fight was literally through gambling. Yeah. So, I filled my entire inventory with dog salad and went in to beat Asgore on a hope and a prayer. I truly couldn't kill Asgore, not after what I did to Toriel. So, I chose to spare him. But it seems I wasn't given a choice. Death after death after death. Flowey was determined to torture me for the suffering I'd caused. I was never gonna make it out of here. But sometimes a miracle can happen through one's own determination. The underground was no better than before I came, probably now only for the worst. Toriel is dead, Asgore is dead, and Flowey wants me to start again. So I guess there's only one thing left to do. The genocide run. Even though I'm really just new to Undertale, I have such a deep love for this game. As a creator who wants to be able to make my own indie projects, it's genuinely so inspiring to see what Toby Fox and similar creators have been able to achieve. Now, let's stay determined.